Energy disclaimers. With the evidence-based benefits from the energy method demonstrated by thousands of cases where patients' health has improved and self-healed after implementing the stem cell stimulation formula, Energy would like to share the following message to the global community. The energy practitioner community is growing and expanding to over 65 countries globally. Currently, the energy method is being taught in English, Vietnamese, French, German, Mandarin, Swedish, Spanish, and many other languages. Energy is a self-healing method guided by knowledge from the universe, which instructs students to raise their moral ethics and practice the 5 forms of love to enhance intelligence, comprehension, moral qualities, and elevate various professions for the betterment of life. Energy does not participate in any religion or political institution of any country. Energy is a legal non-profit organization in the United States with tax code 92-2493490. Energy encourages practitioners to demonstrate love for their country and global community by fulfilling their social responsibilities and showing friendliness among people. Energy is a self-healing and a supplementary method for those who are undergoing Western and Eastern medical treatments. In light of the numerous accomplishments demonstrated by Energy, we extend a global invitation to all scientific councils to undertake a comprehensive review, conduct research, and assess the effectiveness of Energy. Energy is not a religion, nor it is a place for organizing spiritual activities or worship. Energy does not advise or urge students to abandon or join any religious beliefs. Energy supports the enhancement of human intelligence to create numerous jobs for eradicating poverty, building happiness, and promoting prosperity. The content and teaching of Energy are solely for education purposes and do not substitute for professional medical advice or counseling. Energy disclaimers. With the evidence-based benefits from the energy method demonstrated by thousands of cases where patients' health has improved and self-healed after implementing the stem cell stimulation formula, Energy would like to share the following message to the global community. The energy practitioner community is growing and expanding to over 65 countries globally. Currently, the energy method is being taught in English, Vietnamese, French, German, Mandarin, Swedish, Spanish, and many other languages. Energy is a self-healing method guided by knowledge from the universe, which instructs students to raise their moral ethics and practice the 5 forms of love to enhance intelligence, comprehension, moral qualities, and elevate various professions for the betterment of life. Energy does not participate in any religion or political institution of any country. Energy is a legal non-profit organization in the United States with tax code 92-2493490. Energy encourages practitioners to demonstrate love for their country and global community by fulfilling their social responsibilities and showing friendliness among people. Energy is a self-healing and a supplementary method for those who are undergoing Western and Eastern medical treatments. In light of the numerous accomplishments demonstrated by Energy, we extend a global invitation to all scientific councils to undertake a comprehensive review, conduct research, and assess the effectiveness of Energy. Energy is not a religion, nor it is a place for organizing spiritual activities or worship. Energy does not advise or urge students to abandon or join any religious beliefs. Energy supports the enhancement of human intelligence to create numerous jobs for eradicating poverty, building happiness and promoting prosperity. The content and teaching of energy are solely for education purposes and do not substitute for professional medical advice or counseling.
Hello, everyone. Just give me 1 minute to make sure everything is working properly and that you can see me. Just give me 1 minute and then we're going to get right into the program. 1 second. Hello, everyone. Just give me a minute to make sure everything is working properly and that you can see. Okay. I hope everyone can hear me. And let's see. Everything looks good. We have enough participants coming in. I think I'm going to start now because we're 1 minute past 6:30. So okay, welcome everyone to my class. My name is Susan. I'll be the instructor for this evening. This is class 1, level 1, NLG Global Source. I'm very excited that you are here tonight, and we are going to try to cover quite a lot of material before 8 o'clock. So I'm glad you're here. That tells me you have open-minded, and some of you are curious, and some have witnessed others had like great improvement in their health, and that's why you're here. So that was one of some of the feedback I got from the participants that registered. Now, this is something seriously different. It had never taught in school or even speak of in public. So I'm just so happy that you're here because it's going to be a great transformation for those that are very serious and are looking for something totally different. It's almost like something magical. So hang in there with me. The reason I'm passionate in this energy because of the benefits. So about almost a year ago or 7 months maybe, I went into the doctor office to have a just an annual checkup. So that's just like, you know, I go every other year because I don't go every year. I just don't have time to do it every year, which I need to. But I go every other year, and it was just an annual wellness checkup. And then my doctor, after coming back after the lab test and everything, I came back to the second time to see her, and she would just pull me in. And usually when we go into the doctor office, it's us asking the doctor all the questions, right, that would benefit us. This case, it was the opposite. My doctor take a look at all my health records, and she was just quiet. And then she's like, I really want to know, how did you manage to reverse all of your health issues without medication? And please understand, this method is not to substitute medical treatments or your current medication. It's more like a supplement. You just practice in doing it while you're getting the medical treatment. And then when you get to a point where you recover and reverse all the health issues, and then you can just say, hey, the lab test show that I don't have any more problems, so I can drop my medication. I would say as a supplement until you no longer need the medical treatment. So please make sure, don't get me wrong. But anyway, my doctor just interviewing me. Instead of me asking the doctor what kind of question to help with my health, she was just like interviewing me, want to know what I've been doing. So she was telling me that is it yoga? Is it meditation? And I just smile and I told her, I hope everybody still can see me. For some reason, my screen just went. Okay, I think I'm still good. Anyway, I apologize. My screen just went dark. I don't know why. But I think everyone still can see me. So, where was I? Oh, yes, the doctor. So she asked if I did yoga meditation to help reverse all of my health issues. And I just smiled and I told her, I said, yes, I did yoga and meditation a little bit here and there, but those didn't truly help me. Those are like fixing on the surface. And I used to have anxiety where I have prescription medication. So when I feel like an anxiety attack coming, I would just breathe and I start doing yoga, I meditate, and that would fix me, temporary fix. So it would just fix on the surface. It doesn't fix the root cause of the problem. But until I met this energy, and it's totally fixed me at the root cause of the whole thing. It go in deep inside and fix me, and I no longer need a temporary surface fix anymore. And for 2 years now, no more anxiety. And what being replaced with anxiety, it was serious because I have prescription drugs from the doctor. Is happiness in every breath. Just especially this past year, everything is like a great transformation. Like anything hit me, any negative, any chaos, anything that come toward me that negative, it's almost like I'm wearing some kind of a protective, invisible shield. They just repel right off me. It doesn't affect me in any way. It's almost like an invisible protection, and it's so natural. It's not like something I would like try so hard, like bottle up and try to control myself, reminding myself how to be wiser. It's not thing like that. It's very natural. Okay, so there are many concepts out there, many. It's hard to know which one is a good fit and effective. So I encourage you to calibrate results. When you're learning something, calibrate results. If you get results, then you know it's the right fit and it's working well. So I would strongly encourage that. So this class will end at 8 o'clock. It might go over 10, 15 minutes, but I'll make sure I'll hold the class in a way where if you have to leave at 8, then you're not missing anything important. We are going to take a break from 7:10 to 7:25. 7:10 to 7:25. I'm going to transmit healing energy right at 7:30. So please make sure to come back in at 7:25 to get directions on how to receive healing energy. Now that's not activation. That's just healing energy that myself and my team would send it out to the public every day. Now, energy activation in this class is like very, very important that you receive that. And I'll go into the details of that later. Okay, hold on 1 second here. Let me check the chat section real quick to see if anybody have any question before I continue. Okay, so I do have a lot of comments here, dozens of them, but they don't look like questions, so that's okay. Now, if you have any questions, when I say please drop your question in the chat area, when I say that. So please do that when I do it. That way, when I check within the next 5 minutes, I get to see your question. Because if you drop in the question too early, then I don't see your question because it get lost in too many comments here. Thank you. And I have to drop something in really quick here in the chat for some of the participants. Some of the participants, not participant, but viewers would come in at 7:30 to receive the daily energy healing. So, and I go live right now before 7:30. So some of them might get really confused. So I'm just going to drop in a message for them to tell them that please come back at 7:30. That's when I transmit the healing energy. So let me do that real quick before I continue. Okay, very good. So now I can show you the class material. Let's see. Here we go. A second. Sorry. Okay. No, that's not what I want. I'm sorry. Hold on. One second. Okay, let me make sure I show my name, because last time I taught a class, I did not have my name, and I got some complaints. So yeah, you can see my name right here. Okay, I'll show you that later, how to create an account. Okay, here we go. I got it. Sorry about that. Okay, so this one is a cosmic divide light. Yes, it is. Okay, our goal is to introduce NLG method as a complementary healing practice, not a replacement for traditional medicine or your current medical treatments. This class will provide you with foundational knowledge of NLG approach, beginning with core practice techniques. By the end of the course, you will have a solid understanding of how to apply these level 1 practices. The class includes 2 keys activation, the brain cell activation on day 1, which is today, and then the stem cell activation on day 2, that's tomorrow. Please plan to attend both sections on time to receive the full benefit of level 1. Okay, this is classroom. I'm just going to go quickly through here. Be on time. Receive all the requirement activation. This is very, very important. That participant has to receive activations in order to move on to get activation in level 2. Because each level getting higher energy activation. But if you didn't get activation in level 1 and jump in get activation in level 2, that can really mess up the energy within you. Okay, and then we have some copyright here. Energy contained without permission is strictly prohibited. Okay, let's moving on to this one. Class agenda. The reason I'm going a little bit fast here because we have a lot to cover. About Energy Founder. I'm going to briefly talk a little bit about the founder. And then energy concept, logo, and benefit. I'm going to explain 5 forms of love and morality. This is key right here to really for our transformation that actually benefit us. So that is very, very important right there. It's 5 forms of love and morality. And then when we can do the 5 forms of love and morality, we can really maintain that +1, -1 frequency, which I will go over in details. And then I will also explain why are we doing this, what's the benefits. Okay, then activation and practice. Explain instruction to receive activation, which I will. Explain the level 1 formula at the end of class. I will do all that. Okay. I hope everyone is still hearing me well. If you have anything that you need to let me know, just drop in the chat section, and I'll go there and check from time to time. Okay, so this is the founder, Mr. Lee. He is an American. He originated from Vietnam, came over to the US when he was 22. He asked everyone to address him as Mr. Lee, not as teacher or master, because some of the participants actually addressed teacher or master, and he just didn't feel comfortable. He said, just call me Mr. Lee. So his mission throughout the teachings of NLG, we can reach the highest form of human beings. I can share this, what it means, the highest form of human beings. I can actually share that, but I'd rather share that when you're in much higher level, like level 4 or 5, because by then you experience the energy. You actually see and feel and experience yourself. Then whatever I say, you would be like, yeah, that's right. I also experience that, or something that you have not gone there, but you experience the energy already. And then whatever I say, it's easier for you to absorb and believe because you experience it yourself. At this point, I can't just go in and tell how I experience the highest form of human beings. I hope to share that in level 3 class a little bit, because I'm going to hold level 3 classes soon. So NLG headquarters and 2 farms are in California. We use energy to produce very clean chicken, tested by the laboratory. And we actually use the energy to low contaminants in water. These are the well water on our farms, and we send the energy, and we actually load the contaminant in the water. And we, the test strip, we tested, we had CD coming in and test the water, and it was like way over, the requirement for drinking. And then we used energy and we tested, and then we had the CD come back, and our energy reduced the contaminant in the water, and it result is better than the city water or any water, bottled water that we bought. Like you go in the store and you buy the most expensive bottled water, our or better than that. So this is opportunity that in the future, hopefully all of you are gonna hear energy water in the future. But I'm just very happy about that. Okay, and our avocado farm, they're very tasty. It's the best avocado I ever ate. And I can be very picky when it comes to food. Okay, let's see. I think okay, so hopefully by now, let me read this real quick because I don't know if everybody had a chance to actually look at this one, this screen here. After 5 transformative years, dedicated to learn NLG. This is a message from the founder. I felt heartfelt calling to share the energy healing technique with others. In 2018, I founded NLG Global Source in California, USA, with a simple vision to help people heal from within, and in doing so, uplift their families, communities, and the world around them. Through NLG, support students in cultivating vibrant health, expanding awareness, and embracing a life rooted in love and morality. Today, we're proud to have NLG representatives around the world offering daily live stream and energy transmission to support people around the world. I invite you to approach NLG with an open heart and mind. Come experience the energy for yourself and begin your own path of healing, growth, and transformation. Okay, so I have taken NLG level 5 is the highest. So I took 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 5 is being the highest at the moment. Okay, let's see what's the next slide I can share. Okay, so these are the NLG logo, the 3 logos. The first one is the cosmic divine light, the one on the left, the one with the white circle in the middle. That's the first one. So Mr. Lee had decoded and unlocked the knowledge to access the infinite energy source of the universe. This energy has been existed since the beginning of time. So it's not new. It's just that our cells are so dormant that we don't actually receive it in enough amount. So it's been existed, but we just need to learn how to receive this energy effectively. And that's when we see amazing thing that we didn't know that actually existed. This source of energy supports the development of humanity for an unlimited period, enough for all living things on earth to flourish, regardless of race, skin color, different beliefs. It's for everyone. Okay, the second logo. Like everyone receive energy without knowing it, actually. Energy is poured down into the planet Earth, and everyone receive energy without knowing. But how do we receive more? This is why you're here in my class. A person receives more or less depending on how much a person is willing to change, to go back to our natural goodness. This is key here. The more we want to be a good person, the more we're going to receive this energy. And I'll explain why later. Because in order to receive this energy, our brain has to be in a certain frequency to receive more. And if we're not in that frequency, we just receive limited, just like everyone else on this planet. But please don't think this as a religion, perspective of religion. It's not, but more of like an advanced original energy source. If you are like high on the scale of wisdom, intelligence already, then this energy will take you to even higher level. Okay, this logo right here, the middle one, is the represent the NLG University. This university is actually in California, and it's implement of many projects like the farm projects and holding class there in person. And it's also do it online like this one right here that you're attending. Mr. Lee devotes himself to spread energy globally. to solve the 3 humanity problems. And I will go over that later too, like poverty, war, and illness. It's really humanity problems that have not been solved by anyone. This problem right here, hunger, war, and illness. It seems like everybody is struggling with that. But if we get more people experience this energy and the transformation, I believe we can resolve all these 3. Because I can say that because I experienced my self-transformation. It's really a wonder. Okay, and then the third logo is the loving home logo. Picture of this one right here, the one on the right. Picture of parents and children representing a very special connection. Love is very important in our method. Love and morality is very important in our method. They are key to connecting to the outer space energy. You can see they're holding hands right here. Very strong bond between members. That's how it's supposed to be. Treating each other with love, respect, and willingness to help is essential. Here you can see the heartbeats right here. There are 13 of them. 12 represent 12 months in a year. And the last one, the heartbeat, the number 13 heartbeat, represent humanity connect to the space civilization, which is the universe. So these 3 logos are very important. And in level 2, on June the 29th, I will explain why this first one and the third one are same size, okay? It had really great meaningful, but I don't have time. I have so much material today. I'm not gonna go through that, but I'll do that in level 2 on the 29th of this month. Okay, next slide. Okay, so what is NLG? NLG stands for năng lượng gốc in Vietnamese, but globally it is known as NLG. It's a method of energy-based healing that focuses on activating the body's natural ability to regenerate, restore balance, and promote overall well-being. It works by transmitting the energy to support the body's physical, emotional, and energetic system. The key, these are the challenges of humanity that I mentioned earlier: poverty, hunger, wars, illness. Okay, so we go more into that later too. The features of energy method include self-practice technique like self-healing, healing for others. Activation is very important. When you're attending this class, you have to get activation. And this is how you're gonna wake up the dormant cells in our body. Without the energy activation, we still can change. We still can, a lot of people, like people that really want to change, to have an amazing life. Sometimes they go into the mountain for a decade or so to work on themselves, right? To get change, transformation, to receive benefits. But that's a decade or sometimes 2 decades. This one, when you receive energy activation, you can skip those decades and it's actually work wonder for you. And I can't say that if I didn't experience it myself. I can't say that because I have experienced just within 2 years. It's just really amazing. So activation is very, very important. It's almost like a shortcut that we don't have to go high into the mountain just to work on our inner and go back to the natural goodness to benefit a wonderful life. So to me, I think it's a shortcut. So activation is very important, and it's only going to be for a minute and 30 seconds. That's when I give you the transmit the activation so that you can receive. Now I will show a video how to receive it. It's very simple, and it lasts only a minute and 30 seconds. Okay, so activation designed to awaken dormant potential within our body. This method is non-invasive and it's complementary. It's not substitute for medical treatment. I think I mentioned that earlier, but it's support and that can enhance vitality. Energy emphasizes the daily practice, conscious awareness, maintain morality. These 5 forms of love, I will go into it like in a few seconds. And then the +1, -1 frequency, we'll go over that probably tomorrow. As foundation, these are the foundation for lasting health, clarity, and longevity. This method is very sophisticated. Its energy is very precise and is measurable in benefits. It's very straightforward, easy to follow when you do your formula. The formula is like 5 minutes and 30 seconds. And you can do one formula or you can do both for the day. So it's very straightforward, easy to follow, but it can be hard since it requires us to change, to break from our vicious habits, the way we've been conditioned to normalize a lot of our perspectives in our lives. So we have to be passionate to go back to our natural goodness before society dim our lights. It's almost like the way we condition to be so little, to see a lot of things wrong with us, and we just need to break away from those cycles. Okay, so this right here, 5 forms of love. This one is so important. It will be repeated in other classes as well because it is key to receive more energy, to experience amazing transformation. Okay, so 5 forms of love and morality is very important. I'm sorry that I have to keep saying that, but they are key. Okay, so self-love, we're going to go into self-love. This is not as simple as you think. Level 1 and level 2 will only focus on the first 2. Level 3, 4, 5, 3, 4, 5 here is for like level 3, 4, and 5. Okay, but for level 1 and 2, we're just going to focus on these first 2. Okay, so what is self-love? Majority of the people still suffer because they don't love themselves properly. And I will go in the details of that. We're going to start with what we can control. The self-love on the surface, that would be eating healthy food, getting enough sleep. That's self-love on the surface. Most people are not being challenged to dive deeply into what it really means to love oneself so that we can experience amazing results. How to love ourselves properly, protecting ourselves by breaking away from many destructive cycles and misleading guidances. Any religion, organization, or individual who encourage us to be harsh and punish both ourselves and others is spreading wrong teaching. Those teaching actually keep us very little, keep us from our best possible version. Energy boosts our intelligence so that we can recognize areas that we need to make an adjustment for the sake of our health and happiness. The cells in our body are working day and night to fix us. Sometimes they cannot keep up because we pour in more toxin faster than the rates that they can fix us. So in the long run, they suffocate because they don't get enough energy. They get more toxin instead of energy, and then we become ill. When you get activation and practice 1 or 2 formula every day, 2 formula, that's 11 minutes total. You're feeding your cells with energy. Plus, when you implement 5 forms of love, you feed your brain cell harmonic frequency, because this peaceful frequency enable us to connect to the cosmic energy. It's pulled down and we receive it. But if we want to receive more of a rate that we can actually experience wonderful things, then we really have to learn how to get the energy, feed ourselves with energy. This is when the formula come in. So activation is very important. It's waking up the dormant in our body and then doing it every day, 1 formula or 2 max. That's 5 minutes and 30 seconds. That's times 2, that's 11 minutes. That when you feed your cell every day. So that's when you are going to experience amazing transformation. Okay, so how do we love ourselves properly? Let's dig deeper into that. Let's not, I don't like your participant not seeing me. Let me see if I can. Let me, okay, you can see me now. I just feel like I'm speaking to the screen. It's kind of not very interactive when you keep staring at the screen. Okay, so here we go. Okay, so I got everything in order. So how do we love ourselves properly? Everybody can see me, right? Okay. Hear me too. Make sure you can hear me too. Yes, good. Just make sure that my microphone is not off. Okay, so how to love ourselves properly? Don't carry the guilt. This is unfair to ourselves. We need to recognize, release it to the universe, and determine to not make the same mistake again, but release it. Do not carry the guilt. Why is it unfair to us? Whatever mistake we made in the past, we made without knowledge at the time. Today we're wiser, so it's not fair to look back and judge ourselves. That is unfair. We make those decisions with the knowledge at that time. So it's not fair to, look back and judge ourselves. That's not loving ourselves. That's why earlier I said loving oneself is much deeper than on the surface. Don't stay angry. Why we stay angry at other people? Why are we giving other the power to mess with our emotions. Take control and learn to detach from the chaos around us. Believe me, one-sided conversation, argument, one-sided, will die quickly. Walking away is not losing. I mean, the way society conditioned us is like walking away from the fight is like a loser. No, it's not. Walking away is not losing, it's winning. It's actually winning. Because the universe see everything and favor us like we're a good child. Just like our parents, right? Reward us when we were a child behaving peacefully. When the universe reward us, trust me, it is better than anything money can buy in this society. This is my personal experience. I wish I have more time to share. Level 3 is actually 3 days. And I believe it's 3 hours every day for 3 days. So I have a lot more time to share a lot of amazing stuff. When I say it's better than money can buy, I just mention this quickly without going into the details. Take Steve Jobs for an example. He one of the wealthiest men, yet he died of cancer at the age 56. Money cannot buy his life. So when the universe reward you, you actually have something that is even the wealthiest cannot buy. That's what I mean when I say it's better than anything money can buy. I managed to reverse all of my health issues, and not just reverse, it's replaced with something that's like I'm so happy. It's like the light inside of me is like it's like screaming coming out, and it's just so amazing. It's just happiness in every breath. Okay, so properly loving ourselves is do not judge other people. This is how we love ourselves. It sounds kind of like, oh, okay. It's simple because we don't need to stay in that low frequency, judging people, right? We carry that in our mind. Let's be elegant. Yes, let's be elegant. Okay. Whatever comes out of our mind and our mouth, make sure it is not trash. Let's be elegant. But whatever comes out of our mouth, make sure it's effective and powerful. Also, do we really know enough of the history of this person to judge their action, their ways? We need to decide what is more important, free from our illnesses or always have to be right. Usually when we fight or we judge or it's our ego talking. I mean, we have to decide which more important, to be right to free from illnesses. That's we have to really think about that and then make an adjustment to a lot of our behavior and perspectives. Think about it logically. Who wants to be a horrible person? Nobody wants to be a horrible person. Nobody. They can't help themselves. They can help themselves for many reasons, right? Maybe they didn't grow up in a good family. Maybe they were brainwashed. Maybe they were conditioned to be that way. Or maybe they experienced so many destructive events in their life that they build up the wall. And to them, they're not a horrible person. Nobody want to be horrible, but they just can't help themselves because of all the things they experience while growing up. So if these Do we really want to stay and fight with them? What does that make us? Think about that. Do we want to stay and fight with them? What does that say about us? If we remain in the low frequency with them, we're not any better than that ferocious person. We're not. Most things we face don't deserve our attention or our energy. Most things. I do this a lot. Big thing, I turn into a very small problem. Small problem, I turn into nothing. And it's just like freedom. So awesome. Stop worrying too much, especially for the older generation. Worry about everything, worry too much. How can we get the best version of ourselves when we're just like worried, sick about everything? We need to drop that. We need to love ourselves, drop some of that. A lot of things we worry don't even deserve our worriness. Just let things flow naturally. Stop trying to control everything. Usually when we can try to control, especially micromanaging, it is done by out of fear. We try to control everything. All the situation is out of fear. So I said just stop trying to control everything. That's how we love ourselves properly. Be there to accept whatever outcomes. And when you dare to think like that, then you have peace because you are somewhat surrender. And when you have peace, your brain is vibrating at a harmonic frequency. And that's when you can really connect to the universe energy. This energy loves you so much. You just you have to learn how to connect with it. And then you see your own transformation and your life would be like, I one day, maybe some of you here would experience really amazing transformation. Please come share with me. Because to me, I feel like I don't have to wait until I die to get my paradise. Paradise is here now at this very moment while I'm still alive. I have my paradise. I don't need to die to go there. That's how amazing it is. And then if one day you experience that, please come share with me. I would really appreciate that. When you believe things will be okay, because you're a good person, then you trust and you surrender, and that's when you're truly free. Drop the comparison. When we love ourselves, we need to drop the comparison. Don't compare ourselves to other people. When we do that, we're insulting ourselves. Why are we doing that? Why are we so harsh to ourselves? Why is we so? That's insulting. Let's not do that. Let's be wise and elegant. We don't need external validation. Seriously, we do not need external validation. Most important person that we need to impress is ourselves. We need to impress the one person, that's ourselves. We don't need external validation. When you drop the external validation, you get your freedom. Excuse me 1 second. Okay. One last thing I mentioned, and then I would have to let you guys go on a break, because our daily live stream that we transmit the energy to support health is usually I start at 7:20, and then I would come in at 7:30, or my teammate. I have 2 people working with me to transmit the energy to support health for the public. We do that at 7:30. So I'm just gonna wrap up real quick here, and then I have to start the music. Okay, people come in at this time to catch the 7:30, and if they come in and they see me talking, and so they get a little bit confused, so I would have to start the music while you guys taking a break. Okay, but we talk a little bit more about self-love. Please drop in the chat if you have any questions so far, and I'll check it while we're taking a break. Okay, so please, any question, drop in the chat box, and I'll take a look at that. So let's go take a break. Please come back before maybe 7:30, because that's when I transmit the healing energy. There will be a 50-second instruction on how to transmit the energy, how to receive the energy. So come in at 7:30, 7:29. Okay, I'll see you then.
Energy disclaimers. With the evidence-based benefits from the energy method demonstrated by thousands of cases where patients' health has improved and self-healed after implementing the stem cell stimulation formula, Energy would like to share the following message to the global community. The energy practitioner community is growing and expanding to over 65 countries globally. Currently, the energy method is being taught in English, Vietnamese, French, German, Mandarin, Swedish, Spanish, and many other languages. Energy is a self-healing method guided by knowledge from the universe, which instructs students to raise their moral ethics and practice the 5 forms of love to enhance intelligence, comprehension, moral qualities, and elevate various professions for the betterment of life. Energy does not participate in any religion or political institution of any country. Energy is a legal non-profit organization in the United States with tax code 92-2493490. Energy encourages practitioners to demonstrate love for their country and global community by fulfilling their social responsibilities and showing friendliness among people. Energy is a self-healing and a supplementary method for those who are undergoing Western and Eastern medical treatments. In light of the numerous accomplishments demonstrated by energy, we extend a global invitation to all scientific councils to undertake a comprehensive review, conduct research, and assess the effectiveness of energy. Energy is not a religion, nor it is a place for organizing spiritual activities or worship. Energy does not advise or urge students to abandon or join any religious beliefs. Energy supports the enhancement of human intelligence to create numerous jobs for eradicating poverty, building happiness, and promoting prosperity. The content and teaching of energy are solely for education purposes and do not substitute for professional medical advice or counseling.
Hiện nay với giá trị thực tế của bộ môn NLG đã thể hiện qua hàng trăm ngàn trường hợp bệnh nhân được cải thiện và chữa lành về sức khỏe sau khi thực hiện các công thức kích thích tế bào gốc. NLG xin gửi đến cộng đồng toàn cầu những thông tin như sau. Cộng đồng học viên thực tập bộ môn NLG đang ngày càng phát triển và đã lan tỏa đến trên 65 quốc gia trên toàn thế giới. NLG đang được giảng dạy bằng ngôn ngữ tiếng Việt, tiếng Anh, tiếng Pháp, tiếng Đức, tiếng phổ thông, tiếng Thụy Điển, tiếng Tây Ban Nha và còn nhiều ngôn ngữ khác nữa. NLG là một phương pháp với kiến thức từ vũ trụ không gian, hướng dẫn học viên thực hành nâng cấp giá trị phẩm chất đạo đức, 5 yếu tố tình thương, để nâng cao trí tuệ hiểu biết minh định phẩm chất đạo lý, phát triển mọi ngành nghề, mang lợi lạc vào sự sống. NLG không tham gia vào bất cứ hình thức thể chế chính trị đạo giáo của bất kỳ quốc gia nào. NLG là tổ chức phi lợi nhuận, sinh hoạt hợp pháp tại đất nước Hoa Kỳ, với mã số thuế 922493490. NLG khuyến khích học viên thể hiện tình yêu thương, lối sống có trách nhiệm với Tổ quốc, với cộng đồng thế giới, thể hiện tình thương, sự thân thiện giữa con người với con người. NLG là phương pháp bổ trợ cho những ai đang được điều trị bằng Tây y và Đông y. Với những thành quả đạt được trong bộ môn NLG, chúng tôi mời gọi tất cả các hội đồng y khoa khoa học trên toàn thế giới cùng tham khảo nghiên cứu đánh giá những hiệu quả NLG đã đạt được. NLG không phải là một tôn giáo, càng không phải là nơi tổ chức các sinh hoạt tâm linh thờ cúng. NLG không tư vấn, khuyên bảo học viên phải từ bỏ hoặc gia nhập bất kỳ tín ngưỡng nào. NLG hỗ trợ nâng cao trí tuệ cho loài người, tạo nhiều việc làm để xóa bỏ đói nghèo, kiến tạo hạnh phúc và phát triển thịnh vượng. Nội dung và việc giảng dạy NLG chỉ dành cho mục đích giáo dục tinh thần và không thay thế cho tư vấn hoặc lời khuyên chuyên nghiệp của y tế.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to our NLG live stream. We would like to send the NLG energy to our beloved audience. When we say start, please look into the middle of the transmitter's forehead and imagine you are receiving energy into your forehead. Just relax and let this loving energy absorb through your body until a transmitter says done.
Trong sự kiện hợp nhất tình thương kiến tạo hạnh phúc của NLG, mời quý cô bác anh chị cùng đón nhận nguồn năng lượng an lành. Khi người truyền nói bắt đầu, quý cô bác anh chị nhìn vào trán của người truyền. Hình dung nhận năng lượng từ trán của người truyền vào trán của quý cô bác anh chị và để năng lượng tự lan tỏa cho đến khi người truyền thông báo hết giờ.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to our NLG live stream. We would like to send the NLG energy to our beloved audience. When we say start, please look into the middle of the transmitter's forehead and imagine you are receiving energy into your forehead. Just relax and let this loving energy absorb through your body until a transmitter says done.
Trong sự kiện hợp nhất tình thương kiến tạo hạnh phúc của NLG, mời quý cô bác anh chị cùng đón nhận nguồn năng lượng an lành. Khi người truyền nói bắt đầu, quý cô bác anh chị nhìn vào trán của người truyền. Hình dung nhận năng lượng từ trán của người truyền vào trán của quý cô bác anh chị và để năng lượng tự lan tỏa cho đến khi người truyền thông báo hết giờ.
Good evening, everyone. Welcome to our daily live stream. Please take a deep breath, relax, and get ready to receive the cosmic energy. We are going to start now. Đây là năng lượng hỗ trợ sức khỏe. Em mời các bạn. Okay, we are going to start now. Bắt đầu. Thank you everyone for tuning in. Have a beautiful evening and we will see you tomorrow. I'm going to continue with the class now. So thank you for tuning in. Và bây giờ em lại tiếp tục dạy lớp 1 bên tiếng Anh. Xin cảm ơn tất cả đã vào đón nhận năng lượng hỗ trợ sức khỏe. Em xin chào. Bye bye. Now for the people that participate in the class, please stay. Don't escape. You're not done yet. Class is not dismissed yet. So, okay, so let's get on with our class. Let me see. Oh, by the way, when the public come in and receive energy like that, we do it twice a day, in the morning and then in the evening. And for the people that actually been doing it for a while now, using the formula, practicing the formula, and their cells are all waking up. So when they come in and receive my energy, just like now, they can actually feel it. They can feel the energy coming in, and then they manage to keep with them like for 20-30 minutes. And it's amazing feeling when they can keep it that long. And a lot of the people that are coming in are not level 5. They normally level 1, 2, 3, 4, or some of the level 5 would receive from me too. But I am level 5. So that's just a quick explanation of why we do transmission every day. There sometimes we take a break during like New Year, Christmas, or any really big holidays, and I would get a message from some elderly would tell me that because they couldn't get my transmission from me and my team, they could not sleep that night. This energy really helped them sleep. So it made me sometimes feel really bad that even though I take a holiday off, I know some people actually suffer, and these are the people that are not even taking any energy classes yet, but somehow they have so much blessing that they can feel the energy even without taking any energy classes. But if they do take the classes, they don't need to take the transmission from me. They probably can end up doing it for themselves. So I encourage everyone to take the class, and self-healing is so much better than receiving from other people when you're at a higher level. Okay, let's moving on because we are running out of time. Okay, let's see. I passed it. Hold on. Okay, so I talked about this frequency earlier. Frequency +1 -1. I'm not going to go over this today, but I will go over this tomorrow. This is very, very important. Okay, and then we can continue with the self-love a little bit more tomorrow because I didn't get to finish everything that I need to say about self-love. So we will try to cover that tomorrow as well. This one is the energy practice, and I'm trying to make sure that I'm not missing any slide. Just give me 1 second, please. Okay. So I think I'd like to say quickly on self-love because I really don't want to go back because we have more material tomorrow. I just have a little bit left on self-love. So when we chasing the materials, the title, the status, that can be very exhausting. When we do this, we really bring stress into our lives. Can you imagine lowering the bar on materials, title, status? When you lower that bar, immediately you can lower your stress because you don't have to work so much to keep up with that status. But how come we could not do it? I'm going to let you see me. I don't like showing pictures. 1 second, please. Yeah, that's better. Okay, so how come we keep chasing, material, title, and status, and why a lot of us could not stop it, even though those things make us so stressed out in our lives? But why is it we cannot stop it? Sometimes we just need to really sit back and look at everything and say, I'm stressed out. I have so much health issues. But what am I doing, right? What are we afraid of? Are we trying to protect our images? Because that's what other people have been expecting us to be that way for a long time now. So now we have to keep up with that images. And because we have to do that, we have to work extra hard. We have more stress just to keep up with that. We need money to keep up with that image. And then what are we taking away, right? Our well-being. Time away from our children, time away from our spouse, our parents. That's we just really have to see what is more important, our image or our health. And if we worry so much about our image, that means we are still relying on the external validation. I think we're better than that. I think we're more intelligent than that. We don't need external validation to how to live our life or know who we are. Who cares? We just know who we are, and that's the end of it. The only person that we need to really impress is ourselves. To love ourselves properly is stop being difficult. I know a lot of people tell other people, I'm so easygoing. I'm the easiest going gal around. But honestly, really, truly easygoing? Because an easygoing person, when they say they're easygoing, that means anybody can say anything. It wouldn't bother them. That's easygoing. But a person say, I'm easygoing, but other people's actions and other people's attitude still bother them. They're not that easygoing. So when people say that, I was just like, okay. When there's like a small problem and we see like no problem, that's easygoing. So I have to check on something really quick here because okay, so sorry. When we rely on external validation, we can drown. We can really drown, right? Or we are too busy. When we drown, we're too busy rescuing ourselves from drowning. Then we won't have time or the mentality to help our family. So it's very important to keep us whole, to love ourselves properly, so that we can really help our family. When we drown, we're rescuing ourselves, and that's all. It's and we're not even sure we can rescue ourselves when we drown in anxiety or depression or stress or health issues. So loving ourselves is really deep, not on the surface. We must be stable and whole to help people, family, community. Okay, love for the family. I am not going the second one. I'm not going to go into that today because observing the time, we're going to be run out of time. But love for the family is also very deep too, not just the surface stuff. I will go over this love for family tomorrow. Same time tomorrow. Okay, so let's go all the way down to that slide I showed you earlier, frequency +1 -1. I will go over that tomorrow as well. And then the energy practice, I'm going to share this slide with you because it's really a good slide. So I'm going to share that instead of having you staring at me. Oh, it's already on. I didn't know that. Sorry. Okay. So this slide right here is let me expand it big for myself so I can see better. Yeah, now I can see it better. So this is the energy practice. Our method includes a variety of formulas, each tailored to the specific level is corresponding frequency. Like level 1 formula had the level 1 frequency, the energy. The goal of each level is to help students become familiar with the technique, deepen their understanding of the method, and observe their own progress over time. The duration of each formula has been carefully determined based on the founder, Mr. Lee. Learning and research, he did a lot of that, ensuring that even those with busy lifestyle, we can integrate this practice into our daily routine. I mean, for 5 minutes, 30 seconds, and there's 2 formula that we can do, or we can do 1, or we can do 2, but 2 is recommended. I mean, if it's just 11 minutes a day, and that you can reverse your health, I think that is really a good deal, very good deal. Okay, so do you see right here, all of these circle, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The first one is for us to maintain that +1 -1 frequency, which I will go over tomorrow. And then maintaining 5 forms of love on the level 1 and 2. We're just going to do love for oneself and love for family. We don't have to worry about the other 3 forms of love. Morality. I'm going to go deep into this tomorrow. A lot of us think we're a good person. Our morality is like top notch. But when we go really deep, we start seeing, okay, we need adjustment. Okay, so I'm going to go over that tomorrow. And then we are going to practice formula now. Okay, and then activation too. I need to get everyone for activation. Okay. All right. Now, I am going to play a video for everyone to see so you know how to receive activation. Okay. I hope everyone is back in class because activation is now. And I'm going to show this video and then I'm going to activate everyone with the energy of level 1. It's going to be just 1 minute and 30 seconds. So let's watch the video together on how to receive the activation. Brain cell activation. Energy going from my forehead to your forehead 3 times. 1, 2, 3. After that, continue to visualize energy going from my forehead to your brain until the alarm rings. Okay, let me close this one down. I'm going to play that video again, but when you get activation, my eyes will be closed. Okay, I'm gonna close my eyes and you're gonna have your eyes open and then you're gonna do what the video said. Okay, you're gonna be looking at my forehead. My eyes will be closed. Here, let me play the video again to make sure everybody receiving it correctly because it's only 1 minute and 30 seconds. Now, if you get distracted, please remind yourself, Wait, hold on. I'm receiving the energy activation from Susan's forehead. Bring yourself back if your mind starts wandering around. At level 1, sometimes it's hard for us to focus, but when you're in level 5, like I am, I can go 10 minutes without any thought coming into my head. Because when you carry a upper level of energy, it's really truly automatic. A lot of things become automatic. It's not a lot of struggle anymore. Okay, so if you get distracted, bring yourself back and remind yourself you're receiving energy from my forehead. Okay, I'm gonna play the video, but before I do that, please put your phone on silence. You do not need distraction for a minute and 30 seconds. It's very important to get activation. Please put your phone right now on silence, just for a little bit, okay? And I'm gonna show again the video. Brain cell activation, energy going from my forehead to your forehead 3 times. 1, 2, 3. After that, continue to visualize energy going from my forehead to your brain until the alarm rings. Are we clear? Let me go over to the chat box real quick to see if anybody said, no, I'm not clear. Hold on. Oh, there's so many comments that I have to scroll all the way down. Okay, so I have no concern. So that means everyone's clear on how to receive it, right? Okay. So the best way to receive the energy is your mind is peaceful. Your mind is peaceful. Have a peaceful mindset. One way to get that is think of love, like you love someone, or for your pet, right? Your dog, that cute dog. Or think of a place that you've been to that was so relaxing and peaceful. Think of that and then switch your mind to receiving the energy. Okay? So I'm going to set the alarm for 1 minute and 30 seconds. Now, when you see me close my eyes, that's when I start. Okay? Right now, I need to set the alarm. All right? Okay, sit back, everyone. Relax. I am going to start now. I'm going to close my eyes and you're going to follow the video. Okay? Okay, everyone, that was it. I'm just really happy for everyone that you just got the brain cell activation. The more activation you get with this energy, the more your dormant cells gonna wake up, and you start experiencing really amazing transformation. Now I'm going to do the formula. We still have 3 minutes left, but the formula gonna be 5 minutes. So sorry, class will have to go over maybe 5 minutes over. Okay. This formula, please do it tomorrow before class start, maybe in the morning or midday, and then the class gonna start in the evening. So do this formula one time before class start tomorrow. Tomorrow is gonna be level 1, day 2. But let's do the formula together. And let me share the formula real quick. This slide right here, we didn't get to go over it earlier, but like the chicken or the eggs, right? For energy, it's really like it applied to when the mother, the chicken is try to hatch the egg. If she sit too long, too much heat, the egg won't hatch. Or if she sit not enough time, the egg too cold, it won't hatch into the baby chick. And when we do formula, we have to do exactly what it say in the formula. If it say 5 minutes and 30 seconds, don't do short than that, don't do longer than that. It won't be effective. Okay, so that's why we have that screen right there. I can go over that more tomorrow. But right now, let's do the formula, okay? Tomorrow, we're going to do stem cell activation. Today, we did the brain. Tomorrow, going to be the stem cell. This is amazing here because this stem cell is going to return to youth. In level 3, we have a formula where you can do and then you can return to youth. You get actually younger looking, or at least you age slower. Okay, I love that formula because I honestly think I age slower. I don't see the formula here. All right, I'm going to share the video. It had the picture of the formula.
The timer will be set to 5 minutes and 30 seconds.
Okay. Okay, this formula right here. So you are going to, instead of you having to read it, I make a video, or you can just listen to this video and do it per step, okay? You don't have to read it, but you have to understand every word it say. Just imagine like you're reading it, but instead you're listening to it. Okay, so in step 1, I'm gonna play this video, but let me go over it really quick. In step 1, it say receive cosmic energy, cosmic divine light. Hold on, let me move this thing. Receive cosmic divine light, new era, energy level 1 frequency band, brain cell activation frequency. And then step 2, and we recite that silently in step 1. In step 2, receive energy into the brain. The first time, second time, third time, you're gonna follow the video, okay? And then third step, send the energy from the brain into the ERC. The ERC is right there at the back of the neck, okay? And you're gonna be sent first time, second time, third time, just follow the video. And then step 4, you're going to continuously direct energy into the brain, which is, this energy is from the outer space, okay? Into the brain and transmit it into the ERC. So basically going into the brain to the ERC, into the brain, into the ERC, continuously until the alarm goes off, okay? the energy you're getting is not around the planet. Please, energy is the energy from the cosmic divine, the universe. Okay, the energy on the planet cannot help us. Has to be up there. Okay, and let the warmth of energy spread on its own until the alarm rings. Okay, right here, I assume everyone in here, all the people that register, they're older than 18. So it's going to be 5 minutes and 30 seconds. But if anybody that have children or watching but did not register, please know their time is shorter, like 13 to 18, that's 3 minutes, 30 seconds. And 8 to 12, that's 2 minutes and 30 seconds. If you have your children is taking class with you but did not register, please don't do 5 minutes and 30 seconds. That's too much for them. Okay, that would really mess up their energy. Okay, so I'm going to play this video now.
Let's begin.
Okay, let's play the video, and please sit back, relax, and just follow the video.
Step 1. Recite silently once. Receive Cosmic Divine Light New Era NOG Level 1 Frequency Band Brain Cell Activation Frequency. Step 2. Receive energy into the brain 3 times. Receive first time. Receive second time. Receive third time. Step 3. Send energy from the brain into the ERC 3 times. Send first time. Send second time. Send third time. Step 4. Continuously direct energy into the brain and transmit it into the ERC. Let the warmth of energy spread on its own until alarm rings. Time's up.
Okay. Okay, everyone, that was the formula that we just did together. Now, please, I'm going to, hold on one second. Okay, so everybody's sensory system is different. If you didn't feel anything, don't worry, okay? Because our sensory system is everyone's different. Especially for me, when I took NLG, I didn't feel anything until I was in level 4. Now, my mother, she felt like after level 2, she felt the energy already. So I guess my sensory system was more damaged than her. So it took me more time to recover my sensory system. My cell needed more time to recover compared to my friend and my mother. So don't worry if you don't feel anything. Now, when you do formula tomorrow before class, that same formula, I'll give you a copy. For those of you that register with me, I have your email. So I will send out an email to your email. Now, for one that came in late and did not register to get into this class, we got a link from a friend. Please send me an email, your email, so I can send you the formula, and I will display my email up on the screen in 1 second. Okay. Now, when you do formula, you feel pressure. Just take a deep breath into your nose and breathe out into your mouth to release the pressure. Okay. And practice this brain cell stimulation formula 1 to 3 times before we resume class tomorrow evening. If you get distracted more than 30 seconds while doing your formula, just restart it. Okay. And if you restart and you still get distracted, maybe it's not an ideal time to do the formula. And when you do formula, trying to silence your phone, put on silent airplane mode or something. You don't need distraction, and find a place where you can really sit comfortable and not under like a heavy flow of AC, because sometimes you do this formula, some of us are very sensitive, we can feel the warmness. But if you sit under an AC, that blown air, cold air, you cannot feel the warmness, even if your system can actually detect the warmness. Right now, I'm at level 5. So when I don't have to do formula to feel the warmness. All I have to do is think of warm spine. Just right now, I just said it, and my whole entire spine is just like warm up nicely, because I have been training my cells to know how to receive energy. So this is why I say paradise is here. I don't need to die to go to paradise. I have it here because I can really control and direct my energy. It's really, truly amazing. This is why I managed to reverse all of my health issues. Okay, so I hope to see everyone again tomorrow. I'm going to put up my email. Now, let me show something real quick. I know it went over. I'm sorry. Okay, so this one right here, please create your account on our official website. That is nlgsource.com. All the online registration, like the future online registration and classes, will take place on our website. I It will not be on YouTube anymore. But if you don't have an account, then you cannot register for future classes or attend classes on our official website. So if you're interested in taking higher level, please create an account so that you have access to registration and attending classes. Also, you would have to create an account now. This is one way for us to know that you actually took class tonight, because you cannot skip level 1 and 2 and go into taking level 3. That really gonna mess up your energy, and we're trying to track everyone. If you create an account, you can, in your account, you can, I think it has a section where you say you take level 1 or 2, something like that, or at least have an account. And when I give your email to the IT group, they can validate that you took my class tonight. So please, if you register with me before class, I already have your email. If you did not register with me, please send me your email. Okay, so that's why we can validate you, knowing that you took the class tonight. So I'm going to, I think I'm going to type my email in the chat section real quick here. Okay, I just want to make sure I don't want to give the wrong email. That was why I have to double check on that. Okay, so I'm going to type in the chat section right now. It's NLG Houston 13@gmail.com. Okay, so letter N like Nancy, L like Larry, and G is in Google, and then Houston, the city, Houston, Texas. Okay, so NLG Houston 1, number 1, and number 3 at gmail.com. NLG Houston 13 at gmail.com. Please send me your email, okay? And let me know that you received activation tonight. Because if you didn't receive activation, then you have to let me know. Then maybe I can make it up after class tomorrow for you, okay? But tomorrow we do stem cell activation. Okay, so we went over the time. Everybody can, class dismiss. Everyone can leave now. Send me your email and I'll send you the formula, okay? I'll send the formula. And don't forget to make an account there, create an account there. I'm just gonna hang around for another 5 minutes for any question, but class is dismissed. Thank you for tuning in, for participating in class. And if you have any question, you can also send to my email as well, okay? I have a beautiful evening, and I'll see you in class tomorrow. And there, my email just showed up in the chat box, energyhouston13@gmail.com. Okay, class dismissed. But I'm gonna stay for another 5 minutes just in case. Okay, see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.